kids stop smiling. They're so happy.
I started working at Lindamood-Bell, like I said, about 4 years ago. And when I first started, she was about 3 or 4 years old. Her vocabulary and her ability to communicate even at that age was very impressive. She could hold conversations. She was so curious about the world and how it worked and always wanted to know what was going on. And then I started at Lindamood-Bell and I started to see kind of how reading works so much more than I had before. Even, my background is in education. And I started to see the other students that were here and how the program worked and expectations for students who were going into school. I was kind of surprised at where some of, these other students were compared to where she was, especially given her potential. I started with letters and getting her exposed to sounds and things like that. She would be reading and she would be getting frustrated because she was so smart and she was like, no, I want to know what this is. I want to be able to read off the page. I don't know what else to call it except mother's intuition that was just like, I just feel like you could be doing a little bit more. And I was like, let's get her in for an evaluation and just see what happens and what's going on. I so vividly remember actually sitting at this very desk and going over, and of course the beginning part, her vocabulary was through the roof, and I was like, yep, got it. Oh, so proud, Mom, feeling that like, yeah, this is my kid. And then we got to the part that was going over the letters and the sounds and kind of writing them out. And there was a point during all of that where they said, Lily has a difficult time with her letters and her sounds. And it was such a kind of wake-up moment for me. To hear your child is struggling with anything is so hard to hear. Obviously, this is my job. I would have loved to just be able to sit at home with her and be like, here, let me Lindamood-Bell you. But kids don't like that. They don't like their parents to be their teachers a lot. So they hit comprehension a little bit, but really differentiated it to what she needed and started working on those letter-sound correspondences.
That I know the vowels and the vowel combinations, it makes it easier for me to read. Like, if I don't know what a word is, I can just easily sound it out.
And so being able to bring her here and give her the variety of teachers she had and give her that intensive instruction was just, it made all the difference. I feel like she now has the tools that she needs to meet that potential.
I like doing the things that we have to do for like our spelling words and the reading work we get, and I like reading.
I've always been passionate about Lindamood-Bell and what we do. As soon as I walked in the door here for my interview, I knew this is where I wanted to be because of what they're able to do here. But to see it at work with my daughter was a whole new experience.